5 on your side investigation, finding critical failures by state regulators help fuel our state's deadly opioid crisis.
5 on your side, Chief Investigator Ron Regan found pill mill doctors, despite serious disciplinary records, continued to stay in business.
Well, most of us would never keep our jobs if engaged in the type of behavior we uncovered. But we found doctors across Ohio who kept theirs. And a former drug enforcement official says it cost lives.
Yeah, and it was frustrating because, something probably should have been done, obviously a long time before that. How many people overdosed, how many people died, in that interim time.
By 2007, more than 2,000 Ohioans were dead. But we found, despite the surge in deaths, the medical board was slow to respond. And in the first 10 years, as the death toll continued to rise, only 47 doctors lost their license for improper prescribing. That's far less than recent years. Meanwhile, pill mill operators grew even more bold, setting up shop in the shadow of the medical board's Columbus headquarters.
If somebody would have acted before they did, if somebody would have done something, my son would still be here.
So many issues dating all the way back to 2008.
We reviewed 36 others charged with operating some of Ohio's largest pill mills.
That's a number of years before anything really happened.
Nearly 1/3 continued to practice for years.
A lot of probation.
Despite serious disciplinary histories. So why was the state board, whose mission is to protect you, so slow to act in the early years, as hundreds of Ohioans continued to die year after year? Robert Giacalone is president of the Ohio Medical Board.
Why would those doctors keep their licenses?
Again, Ron, you're asking me a question I can't answer. If that was an individual today, he would not have his license.
But there is progress here in Ohio in recent years. Prescription opioid deaths are at an 8-year low, and the number of doctors disciplined for improper prescribing has doubled. I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.
And our reporting is making a big impact, taking our chief investigator all the way to Washington, D.C. We'll have much more coverage for you throughout the day right here on News 5.